Alright, what's up guys? In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the coffee macro. It's not very complicated, but there are some steps that people may miss, so I'm just going to go through everything in this video. Alright, so this is the coffee Discord. I'm going to put it in the description to this video so you guys can join it, but I'm not going to tell you really how to get whitelisted for the paid version because there's a free version and there's a paid version, so I'm not going to tell you how to get them because they have channels to tell you. In this video, I'm assuming that you already bought the paid version, so that's what I'm going to be explaining in this video. Alright, so once you're in the Discord, I will put it out there that the macro does cost $10, and in order for it to run, you need a Windows device. You can't run it on MacBook or iOS because you need to download, I forgot where it was, but you need to download Auto Hotkey. Just look it up, it's pretty popular. You need to be able to download that. If you don't have Auto Hotkey, you cannot run this macro. I just need to put that out there. Alright, so assuming you've done all the steps in the Discord, blah blah blah. So, go to Ryujin download, press GitHub, and then right here under releases, press this, and then press this. It's going to download automatically. Wait for it to download, then press open file. And then here is where most people get messed up. Do not just open this. Right click it. For me, I have Windows 11, but yeah, so you need to extract it right here. So extract the files, and then what I like to do so I don't mess it up is I put this to my home screen, and I already have the macro and stuff, but I'm just doing it to show you guys. So this is the extracted version. Make sure it's extracted or it will not work. So open it, then press main, do all that stuff, and then here's where you configure everything. Alright, this is my fourth time trying to record this part because it's pretty complicated. So, training is push-ups, sit-ups, whatever. That's what training is, and make sure it's in your second slot so the macro won't mess up. Make sure fighting's in first slot. Make sure the food you're going to eat is in 3 to whatever you want it to be. And then for training and Duralogs, set up your character in front of the Duralogs, and make sure you have whatever you want to train in your second slot. The macro is going to punch the Duralogs, and then when you get to a certain amount of health, it's going to switch to whatever training you have it to. Training for stat gain, it only works at Beat Boot Protein Shop, and it automatically buys workout shakes, and then it trains whatever you put it to on the second slot. I don't recommend this if you're early game because it costs a lot and it's only a 10% boost. But if you're end game, I guess it's worth it, but I don't do it. For sparring, this is just hitting the boxing bags. So pretend this is a boxing bag and here are the gloves. Put your mouse over the gloves and press F1, which is start for the macro. Oh, and make sure that your second slot is empty. The macro is going to buy the gloves and it's going to use them, and then yeah, pretty simple. Now for shadow training, ATM and construction, I haven't done any of these. I guess you're gonna have to look up a guide or something because I don't actually know how to use them. Recording keybind, don't know what these are for. I've been macroing for 2 months with this. I've been using this macro for 2 months. These have never caused me any problems, so I recommend to leave them alone. So for webhook URL and user ID, I don't actually know how to enable user ID. You're gonna have to look that up on YouTube, but I do know how to get the webhook URL. So for that, you have to make your own server, then go to server settings, go to integrations, and then new webhook, copy the URL, and then just copy and paste it into here. Yeah, pretty simple. Webhook settings. So the reason why you have to make a webhook is it sends you photos of the screen of your game, and you can customize when it sends you these photos, but it sends you the photos so you know if your macro's messed up or not. I have it put to every 10 minutes because I don't want to get ganked, so I want to make sure my macro's running smoothly, but you can have it to any of these. Now send stat check. It's going to send you a stat check every time it sends you an image, I'm pretty sure. I don't have this on because I don't really want it because I think it's just a waste of time, I guess. I don't really know. I just don't like it because I can just manually check my stats if I want to. And realistically, how much stats are you going to gain in 10 minutes? Yeah, not a lot. So for detection, unless you want to lose muscle and fat, I have this on for stamina. This I put it on because I don't want to stam knock, even though I don't even think I could stam knock when I'm doing training. But yeah, if you're early game, this is good. This is for Duralogs. 30% is like, so if your stamina reaches 30%, the macro is going to stop hitting Duralogs until you regen. And for HP, once you hit 20%, the macro is going to stop hitting the logs and it's going to go straight to training manually. Well, not manually, but like it's going to stop hitting these logs right here and it's going to start training whatever you have in your second slot, basically. Uh, for circle delay adjustment, this only applies to the trainings where like the circles go in, and because these are pretty like complicated for the macro, so it depends on your ping. And I'm around like 150 to 200, so I don't really know what's gonna be for you guys. I just recommend going through each setting and seeing which one works for you. Alright, I hope that wasn't too complicated for you guys to understand. Uh, I did my best to explain like what it was and stuff. I'm not too like knowledgeable on the macro, but I think I summarized it pretty well. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.